Okay, so very important part of the visa process because in many ways your application for this visa can be held hostage to the availability of a company bank account. So I've talked about two types of resources: cash resources, which speaks to your ability to be able to fund the business, and also non-funding resources, which speak to the sustainability of the business. Now, you might be able to persuade the immigration department that you've got a properly set up office and you've got a clear pathway to the creation of local employment opportunities. You've finagled a bank account somewhere and you've got $1 million Hong Kong dollars sitting in it, and that's all well and good. But if the immigration department don't have clear sight over the prospect of you being able to generate revenue in your business so that they can see that it's a sustainable business, then you may struggle to get approved. But it might be that the business that you're going into doesn't anticipate revenues for 2 or 3 years anyway. Well, that's okay, but the cash requirement in order to get approved will increase because you've got to be able to anticipate sufficient cash to fund yourself all the way through such a time as you have generating revenues. Or if your business plan anticipates, well, you've got $1 million now and you're going to spend that and you're going to develop the business to the point where you can then bring in external investors, that's okay as well, but you have to demonstrate to the immigration department before approval that there's a very clear possibility that you're going to be able to raise that extra funding, so they want to know what that's all about. So if you've got a $5 million funding need over 3 years and you've only got $1 million in capital, and that $2 million additional that's required, you've got to show the immigration department you've got a very realistic prospect of having that funding available to you. So that's all part and parcel of the sort of the non-funding resources mix.